And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Kassarian, and welcome back to the episode of Modded Minecraft, episode 35. All right. So, we're going to be working on some more uranium stuff today, which means that we're going to need a pulse jet furnace. Great. Yeah, I don't have anything that I need for it. Yeah, of course. All right, so let's see what we do have. Not that. That's for certain. All right, so let's store all this crap, and let's get this rolling. So we'll need some gears. Great thing about having all this stuff is that it's not too hard to do. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted a diffuser, a combustor. Can I get a combustor? No. Okay. So I need an ignition unit. Put that up there. And I need a combustor now. Let me put that up there. And I should be able to paste. Can I get you in here? No. Okay. So let's see. I need the diffuser. I need the combustor. I need... Let's look at the rest of this. Okay. I need the diffuser, combustor. I need the compressor. And then I need 2 obsidian, I believe. I need another one of these base panels. And then what else do I need for this pulse jet? Come on, let me do it. That should be everything, right? I think so. All right, well, let's put it together. So the pulse jet furnace. Okay, so it goes obsidian, compressor, diffuser. Obsidian, compressor, diffuser. Oh, and I'm going to need a liquid pipe as well. Do I have any of those? Doesn't look like it. That's fine. No. So I just need 6 HSLA and 3 glass. And let's get 3 glass. Here we go. So let's just undo this. Let's do that. We get ourselves that. And now, let's see if I can shift-click this in now. Pulse jet furnace. And clicky-clicky. Pulse jet furnace. Beautiful. All right. So let's take a look at this thing. Now, the pulse jet furnace is pretty darn cool, if I do say so myself. What's interesting about it, especially, is that, if I just put it right like that, it, of course, takes its fuel from the bottom, all right? So I'm going to have to set this up to accept power now, which is going to be, well, interesting. Let's just go with interesting, shall we? So I'll be back once I've got this thing set to receive power. So I should just need that, gearbox. Okay. So I'll be back in just a second, guys. Okay, so what are we doing? That's a good question. We're going to use our brand new pulse jet furnace. All right. Now, the pulse jet furnace is a pretty cool item. So let's get out some obsidian. That's all I have. Really? Ugh. Fine. You should be able to get liquids from somewhere, shouldn't you? Do you just not have a connection down there, maybe? You set to blue from below. Oops, not what I wanted. What's going on here? Oh, you're full. Okay. All right, so I ran out of disk space. Sorry for the rapid cut. We had some issues with the pulse jet furnace blowing itself up again. Basically, keep it cool. Don't let it get too hot or it blows up. Fortunately, we actually got basically what we needed. Kind of a pain in the rear end because I have to rebuild half of that room now. But, you know, we kind of got what we needed. We should be all set. And this thing isn't working. And I'm not certain why it isn't working, but it should be turning this whole thing off. And it ain't. So we're going to go check that out right now. I'm not certain why it's not turning everything off, but it just isn't. So let's get outside and let's take a look. Get up here. All right, you should be turning everything off. Why aren't you turning everything off? There. Now you're turning everything off. I don't know why it decided to do that, but, well, okay. Probably just had to be reset for some reason, so we'll leave it at that. It just had to be, you know, reset. And these things could be making an awful racket down here, by the way, because they're not synced up. Okay. Anyway, so we'll have to repair that little system out there at another point. I'm not certain really what it's doing, but... Well, I know what it's doing. It blew itself up, but I'll have to repair that off camera. But what we're going to do now is we're going to get ourselves a uranium processor, okay? And that's just 3 obsidian tanks. All right, so we have our 3 obsidian tanks. And we're going to need a mixer, which is an impeller. Boom. Impeller. Great. And then we need a mixer. Great. And then we need 2 of those liquid pipes, which we should already have. Hey, look at that. Okay, so it went, what, 1, 2, 3. A mixer and 2 of those fluid pipes. Gets us a uranium processor, which I'm pretty certain doesn't need power, okay? We're also going to need a centrifuge, all right? So you have our isotope centrifuge and our centrifuge. We want the isotope centrifuge, okay? Unfortunately, we're going to need bedrock alloy ingots to get this, okay? Yeah, that's all sorts of fun. So let me show you first what we want to do with the uranium processor. And I'm going to stick it in the same room with the rest of this crap. I'm just going to stick it on this wall right here, okay? So we have our uranium processor, all right? Now, we need to get our uranium. And we need to get our, what's it called? Right. We need to get some uranium, which I have a fair amount of, okay? And then we're also going to need to get some of that fluoride, okay? And we're going to mix this stuff together along with some water, okay? So we're probably going to need an aqueous accumulator, okay? Yeah, I know these things are paying the rear end to craft repetitively over and over and over again. Resonant machine frame. I just want basic. Thank you. I don't want that. I want that tin gear. Oh, gosh. Why can't I do this? There. So we get ourselves a tin gear. We'll get ourselves a basic machine frame. We'll get ourselves yet another bucket. And we'll get ourselves a pair of these. And we'll get ourselves one of these. And that should get us another aqueous accumulator. Beautiful. And let's just get ourselves the 2 water buckets we need to deal with this thing. So we'll put that in there. And we are also probably going to need a bit more pressurized fluid conduits. So let's see. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that should do the trick. We already have some on us, I think. Yeah, it should do the trick fine. Okay. So aqueous accumulator, check. And let's see if we have, can say check on a pair of water buckets. Can we? Yes, we can. Okay. So with that done, we can drop downstairs and get this thing relatively hooked up. I hope. All right, so if I... There we go. Just took a little bit of hunting to find it. All right, so this should be fairly simple. We're just going to throw the water down in there, and some more water can go right in there. Okay, perfect. We'll just chuck this guy down, and we'll connect him up like this. We should see, yes, okay, good. So now this guy's going in. We're going to throw in our yellow fluorite crystal, which will get us some hydrofluoric acid. When we throw in our raw uranium, that's going to start processing as well. Beautiful. So basically what we're doing is we are dissolving the uranium into something called uranium hexafluoride. In the next episode, I think, we're then going to take that uranium hexafluoride and we're going to turn it into, we're going to centrifuge it, all right? So when we're going to spin it real fast to separate the lighter and denser materials, and we're looking for the heavier materials there. So it'll be more volatile, basically. Do I have a hopper? Apparently not. So what we're doing is we're looking for the more volatile material that we can then use and, process it all down. Okay? So the more volatile material will contain all of the... basically, it'll contain all of the stuff that will react. All right? So it contains all the fissible materials, the materials that can undergo nuclear fission. And that will be pretty good for us. So I'm just going to chuck this all in here because, that works. So we now have uranium hexafluoride. The problem is for the centrifuge, we're going to need some bedrockium ingots. Yeah. So we're going to need a machine called a bedrock grinder. Okay? And that's actually not too hard. Sintered tungsten. Okay then. Well, that would be great if I'd found any tungsten anywhere in the world. Because there's no ore for tungsten. Okay, Rika. Let's find some tungsten. As far as I can tell, there is no tungsten in the world. So that means I must be getting it some other way. Rotary Craft Handbook. Pull that. Let's see here. Miscellaneous, maybe? No. Resources. Okay. Bedrock dust. Ethanol yeast decorative. Ore flakes. Monster spawners. Ethanol. Bedrock alloy. Yeah, I'm not seeing tungsten anywhere. It's occasionally a bonus when producing iron. It can also be smelted into aluminum ingots. Okay. That's great. Oh, tungsten. Processing iron ore in the extractor and is used for high temperature, high strength applications. I'm going to murder Rika right now. Oh, yeah, by the way, that's the blast damage from when that thing decided to blow up. I don't know why it did it, but okay. All right, so... damn you, Rika. So we have to work on the extractor now. Okay. This shouldn't be too hard. So I'm going to need an impeller. I'm going to need a shaft unit or 2 or 3. Let's get that impeller out. It's never easy, is it? All right, so let's get that impeller. We have the shaft unit, impeller. And we're going to need a drill. And we're going to need, what else? Planks, stone, and netherrack. Okay. So that's the planks. We'll get some stone. And we'll get some netherrack. All right, and this should get us the extractor. Now, the fun thing with the extractor is that there are multiple steps to the extractor. And, yeah, it's not going to be fun. So there are multiple steps to the extractor. And each one requires a different power level. So we need... The best thing is that we need 8.192 kiloradians and we need 512 newton meters. That's not bad. All right, we can do that. Oh, gosh, what am I missing? Oh, 2 HSLA. Right. HSLA. We need 2 of them. All right, so let's get these hooked up. And that'll give us the extractor. Now, I think we're going to have to hook up the extractor in the next episode. That's not too bad, though. Oh, come on. All right, so we got this and this. We got that. What else do we need here? I need the impeller in the center. I need a shaft unit underneath. Oh, base panel. That's what we're missing. Let's see. Base panel. Don't have any. Okay. Yoink. There we go. All right, so let's try this again now, shall we? Base panel. And what, the drill back there? What is that? Base panel. Turret base. Fun. Okay. Ham bone. Usable for beacon bases. Okay, then. All right, so extractor. I think we'll hook this up in the next episode because it's actually going to take me a little bit of time. Oh, for heaven's sakes. It's always when I'm, like, vaguely in a hurry that this thing decides to be weird. All right, so that goes there. This goes there. What else goes where? Drill goes up front, so it goes drill, impeller, and then stone, right? Drill, impeller, stone with a bit of nether rack down there. Gets me the extractor. Hip, hip, hooray. Now, the cool thing about the extractor is it also it extracts a massive amount of material. All right. Now, I don't think we'll be doing anything really with this. I'm going to have to fix all of this crap first. So that's going to be my current task. Jeez, pain in the rear end. All right, but anyways, guys, this has been Mr. Kassarian. I want to thank y'all for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please give me a like, a comment, a subscription. Next episode, we're going to get tungsten, bedrock, ingots. We're going to get a lot of crap in the next episode, guys. I'll see you around.